It's time to draw something dumb again. Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. I had so much fun with those mushrooms I absolutely wasn't supposed to be drawing last time I opened the Draw Something Dumb prompt book, and I needed a prompt for today's video. So on Wednesday night, I put up a poll on my community tab. As I mentioned last time, this book has 5 non-coloring page prompts, so I put up 4 numbers in that range in a poll, and you guys love chaos. There were 4 options, 2 of them got no votes at all, and the other 2 got exactly the same number of votes. So I flipped a coin and we're doing prompt 23, which is draw as many hamsters as you can. So let's draw hamsters. Cute, kawaii, Hamtaro style hamsters. I'll be using Copic and Ohuhu markers to color them and a Sakura Jelly Roll white gel pen to highlight the eyes. But first you're going to see me using a Prismacolor Kohl Erase pencil in Scarlet Red to sketch and a Tombow Fudenosuke pen in black to line them. Admittedly, some of these little hamsters look a little more like a primary grade student's version of a cat than a kawaii rodent, but hey, I covered the page in hamsters. 28 if I counted correctly. If you missed my last Draw Something Dumb episode, this is a prompt book put out by the Drawfee Show channel, which is a great art comedy channel formerly owned and operated by College Humor and now owned and operated by the artists on the channel. They draw whatever silly things the audience has suggested, frequently with one of the 4 being the game master and not necessarily drawing, and the other 3 being completely in the dark about what they're doing until they hit record. And they're always sorry about it. Comically, of course. At the end of every episode, they apologize for their creations. This one absolutely feels like a prompt they would have all had a lot of fun with, and I can imagine this being a piece they would have worked on collaboratively, which means it would have ended up full of hamsters in 4 or even 5 different styles, depending on whether or not they bring in a guest artist. It might even be one of their millions of fan suggestions borrowed for the book instead. On the other hand, it could absolutely be a play on Julia's Roomful of Vampires, which is a coloring page in the book. Maybe one day I'll do that page instead of one of the drawing prompts. Absolutely look up the Drawfee Show after this if you've never watched them. Treat yourself, you won't regret it. Or maybe you will, because they've got years and years of an archive to get lost in. While you watch me create these goofy little fluff balls, let me tell you about the giveaways I have coming up. The first is the Let's Get Jenna Monetized giveaway, and that one will open once this channel is able to be monetized. The prize is a small original artwork and winner's choice of the bundle of art supplies I've saved for a giveaway, the duplicate fantasy genre books on my shelf, or a custom book depository order. The second giveaway coming up is the Let's Get Jenna to 2K giveaway, and that'll open once this channel reaches and holds on to at least 2,000 subscribers. The prize for this one will be winner's choice of an Amazon gift card or a custom book depository order. Entrants for both giveaways need to be at least 14 years old and subscribed to this channel. And with the exception of winner number 2 picking the Amazon gift card, both winners will need to be willing and able to provide a mailing address. If you're not familiar with what it takes to get a YouTube channel monetized, it's a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and a minimum of 4,000 hours of watch time total in the last year. That's a rolling total. It changes every single day. I'm well over the 1K minimum for subscribers, but my current regular viewership isn't quite getting me to those 4,000 hours. We're 600 to 700 hours short, and that'll continue to fluctuate because these things always fluctuate. The reason I'm teasing both of these giveaways at the same time is because if the 600 to 700 more subscribers add a single hour of watch time per year, or result in 20 to 30 more dedicated viewers who routinely watch everything, then both giveaway goals will be met at the same time. I know if you're hearing this, you're likely one of those currently dedicated viewers, and if that's the case, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Please don't replay my videos to inflate my hours unless you always rewatch them. I know anyone doing that means well, but remember those inflated hours will fall off in a big chunk in 12 months. If you want to help me beyond what you're already doing by watching, liking, and commenting, share these videos. And if you're here for the first time or back after a long time away, thanks so much for coming to check me out. I hope you'll subscribe and stick around. Sometimes I have fun doing goofy little illustrations like this with or without the prompt, but I also do go for more serious realism often as well. I do art subscription box videos, both legit ones and my No Box Art Box series replication boxes, and I do a series creating new Pokemon based on randomly pulled Pokemon cards. I do the Colors of the Month challenge, and I do whatever strikes my fancy from week to week. I'm a member of the Art Addicts Alliance, and we do big collaborations on the third Friday of every month, but I'm also always looking for others to collaborate with as well. My favorite mediums are alcohol markers, colored pencil, and watercolor, though I do dabble in lots of different mediums and even try crafts from time to time. If you're here for art, I do that every Wednesday and Friday. That's not all, though. I also put out book and writing content every Monday in conjunction with my book review blog, Westvale Publishing. That content used to be on its own channel, the Westvale Archives, but back in October I moved it over here because why juggle 2 channels and let the smaller one flounder when I could put it all on the bigger channel and get roughly the same view count on every video. On the topic of bookish stuff, I used to always let YouTube videos play in the background when I work on art for this channel, but in the last year, more and more often, it's been audiobooks keeping me company. It's funny, when I look at my art or the video thumbnails, I remember what I was listening to. I've seriously considered tossing up pictures of art I created while listening to books when I post the reviews, even though they're usually completely unrelated subject matters. For this piece, I was listening to One to Watch by Kate Stayman London, and I'm loving it. It's a romance, which normally is not my genre, but there's very little sexy time and a whole lot of complicated, non-romantic humans trying to understand each other, which is really what I'm there for. It's TV romance reality shows like The Bachelor, except the eligible young lady is a plus-size fashion blogger who challenged the show to be more diverse and body positive. She's having an unsurprisingly rocky experience, but she is finding a few really genuine guys, and it's cute and devastating and fun and all too real and all of the emotions. If you've read it, tell me which guy you were rooting for the whole time. I'm totally Team Asher, and I say screw Ray. Tell me I'm not wrong. If you're looking for more to watch, I've got some suggestions up on the left side of the screen now. Don't forget to like, comment, and maybe even subscribe. And if you like living life creatively, whatever that means to you, I'd love to have you along for the ride. Bye, guys!